Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you're watching this video. It's Sunday morning at about 10 o'clock here in my world. I thought I would pop on and do just a quick video. I've been experiencing a lot of things in the last little while, so I'm just curious to other people's point of views and perspectives on things. So there was three things that I wanted to talk about today. The first one was sometimes people, or I make commitments and I say yes, and then when the time comes to follow through on it, the excitement and the passion isn't there when I said yes. And so I'm curious to know if any of you out there experience the same thing. So if you've been asked to help somebody move or be in support of something or go for dinner, and in the moment you're super psyched and you're super pumped, and then the time comes and you say no, all of a sudden you're just, you're calling and saying I'm not showing up, something else has come up, or whatever your reasoning is. Just curious to when that shows up and why. And I'm curious out of my own for myself, because I know I say yes to things, and it could be a month down the road, it could be 2 months down the road, it could be next week. And sometimes I'll find myself where I just don't feel like doing it. And I'm looking at learning more about myself as to what it is about that particular situation that I said yes to, or that person that I said yes to, that all of a sudden I don't have the same passion or drive behind it, or the same commitment. So curious if that shows up in your world, and what it is, if you've said yes, that switches your gears into saying no. And if you say yes and you follow through, is it because you made the commitment? Is it because that's who you are, that's within your integrity? I really trust that it's within my integrity that I say yes, and I do my best to follow through on almost everything. My intention is everything, and I'm human and don't follow through on everything that I say yes to. So when you say yes and you follow through, what is the driver? Is it commitment? Is it obligation? Is it just because it's who you are? So I would love to hear your comments or private message me about that. And we could have a conversation around that. I'm learning to learn. I'm looking to learn some more. So this is a really good learning opportunity for me, coming from all of you. The second thing I wanted to talk about was, in the last little while, well, for a long time, most of my life, I have always played in the drama triangle. So in the drama triangle, there's a victim, there's a perpetrator, and the rescuer. And the majority of my life, I played in victim. And for the last 2 weeks or so, I've been really taking a step back and being an observer to when I'm in the triangle and when I'm playing victim, and why and how is that serving me. And there's so many different types of victim. I was thinking the other day, I was angry about something, and I was like, am I in the drama triangle? So I reached out and asked for support, and before they were able to even get back to me, I was like, yep, definitely I'm in the drama triangle, because anger would be part of victim. So curious to know what your take on a drama triangle is about, and do you play in it, and if so, how often, and do you know how to get out of it? Would love to hear comments or private messages, and would love to start conversations around that. Again, looking to learn more about myself, as well as others around me and the world around me. There was a third thing that I wanted to talk about, and now it has slipped my mind. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, it's totally slipped my mind. It was a good one too. apparently it wasn't meant to be on this video. So I don't want to make this video too long. I'm really interested in having some conversations, and so comment or send me a private message. And I would like to learn more about you, and I would like to learn more about me in the process. So again, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a great weekend, whatever time it is of day or week you're watching this. Enjoy the rest of your week. If it's Sunday, I hope you have a rock solid week ahead. Oh, I know what it was. It came back. So I've been listening to Mel Robbins and the 5 second rule, and it's been this amazing tool for me. And so she says that in something that I had listened to, before we can start the next chapter of our life, we need to finish the chapter that we're on. So some stuff that I'm going through right now, I'm being the observer of it, and looking to close the chapter that I no longer want to be in. So I'm curious, again, I'm always in curiosity of what that looks like for you. Do you close chapters before you begin new ones? Or do you just leave the chapter kind of over there and start a new one, and then other stuff starts, similar stuff from the last chapter comes up? And I know for me, this has happened, and then I'm spinning, and I'm going, why is this happening again? And what I've learned is it happens again in my world because I didn't end the chapter, and I didn't take a look at what the lessons were, and I didn't close the book. So again, please comment or private message me. I would love to have conversation around that and what that looks like. So now I'm going to say goodbye. I hope everybody has an amazing day, amazing weekend. Here in Edmonton, it's a little bit chilly. Feels like fall's in the air. It's coming a little bit too soon. So stay warm. If you know me, I'm always freezing, so I'm ready to pull out my winter jacket in August. For a lot of others, they're not quite as cold as I am all the time. So stay warm and be safe, and I so look forward to any comments or private messages. And please comment, private message me. I'm really looking to learn and dive in and take my life and my learning to a new level. So everybody have a great day, and chat with you soon. Bye.